Hey guys, it's me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read to see where your energy is. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me, got my six, meaning have my back because I have yours. We're going to pull from the Stargazing Oracle, the Spiritual Journey Oracle, the Shadow Deck, and also the Evolution. We're going to pull Tarot. I'm trying to go through my cards and pull and use certain decks, but conjunction is here. Empowerment activates, intensifies, joining forces, focus, concentration, strengthens, what is that? Authorizes. So yeah, you are going to a point to where you are focusing, but you might be joining forces. This is a growth that you have had in the past: leadership, happiness, creative, confidence, spirits, ego, self-awareness, and expression. So you're recognizing everything that's around you when it comes to your creativity and your empowerment when it comes to your leadership skills and being able to understand your energies of being able to identify your beauty and seeing everything when it comes to the gateways, the beginnings, and also having an awakening. Ego comes out twice. So you could have been in a situation to where you felt some type of way in regards to ego. The super moon is here. Was that the moon that we just had? Emotions running high, cutting cords, surfacing of old issues, drama, revealing what's hidden, restless, positive changes at hand. So these are positive changes. This is where the conjunction or the pivot had to happen in regards to growth and you recognizing your strengths and also what it is that you identify with, your identity, the beauty and the character that you have displayed to the people that you've been dealing with. But that hasn't been a bad thing. So this is a spiritual journey for you when it comes to where you are. But the conjunction had to happen in order for you to have the confidence to be able to lead and empower others, to be okay with telling your story, because there was a stagnation period. That's why transformation came in the reverse. There was a stagnation period that had to come, but now you're open to receive. The stagnation period comes because you were refusing to transform. It says you are shedding layers of your life, some relationships and external factors that are no longer that no longer serve your highest purpose must fade away. And that is when you have to really recognize your identity and be open to receive. It says, it has been said that clarity comes when the mind is quiet. Let thoughts flow through you and release them. Also, a challenge ahead. This is going to be a challenging time for you. So you have to be able to be open to receive any type of energy or any type of help from outside sources when it comes to your growth, because your confidence is going to be put to the test. And also, especially when it comes to you joining forces or concentrating on yourself, a lot of people are going to show their side, their ego side, their egotistical side of them. But that's the obstruction and the roadblocks that you've been dealing with. But having to understand that it's you being able to cut cords coming from certain situations. Yeah, so that is where I believe that you're looking at things and why things are so stagnant, because you don't want to be, you don't want to have to release people because you do see the beauty in people. This is like so relevant for everything that's been happening lately in regards to all of the readings that I've been watching and and everything. So again, I don't know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but this is a shadow deck that I'm pulling from now. The thing is that you have to, start over and do things sometimes, and that shadow comes here, the trivial shadow. When it comes to it says you were created for so much more. While you may be getting things done, they're not coming from your soul. Yeah, okay. While you may be getting things done, that's my son's yelling. While you may be getting things done, they're not coming for your soul. So this is not, it's not anything that is grabbing you and being like, oh, okay, I'm doing what I love. So that's where the transformation is happening, or the lack there, because it's easy, it's convenient, it's easy. Dealing with people who don't challenge you, the defeatist. Yeah, then you start to feel defeated. This is like the four of cups energy. You start to reach a plateau of not wanting to do things. The elusive is here. Surround yourself with a with and feel more connect surround yourself with and feel more connected to people who share your values and build meaningful connections. And so that's what you're going to learn when it comes to these situations. But again, the things that you're doing are not challenging you. And it says, let go of the negative thoughts, focus on what's good, and you'll attract more positive things in your life. This is defeatist because you're starting to feel defeated. Look at this. Both of these energies, it's like your head, your eyes are down. You're looking, it's like when it comes to your identity, you know that you're in a situation that is not causing you to evolve. And that is where we're pulling from the evolution deck to see while the challenges are ahead and you're open to receive, you have to be able to um, transform and get out of your shell, you know. And so, life path number two: harmony, relationships, partnerships. You prefer not to be in the limelight. Can you hear my kids yelling? Literally. Twin flame in the reverse. Yeah, you prefer not to be in the limelight. Companionship is important to you, so that's the reason why you don't want to be in the limelight of having to start over. But especially when it comes to this companion, the twin flame energy is in the reverse. It says you will meet them in this lifetime. It says divine mission together, a gift presented by the divine. You might be in a twin flame situation, but life path number 8 says material manifestor, power, the boss, can create several sources of income, prioritize work over love. And so you and this person may be doing the same thing. You're the mother of the zodiac. You're the one who's able to create things, but this person might be able to as well. But their ego is where it's like making you want to have to pull back your energy, but also know that it's something that you have to end because you can't keep proving to this person your worth. And whether this is twin flame or not, or if it's soulmate type energy, they're not on the same path as you. So that's where the emotions are coming in at. Uh, I just don't know what I'm going to do with my kids. Hold on. That's where the emotions are coming in at. Um, I'm gonna have to yell. One of them is yelling downstairs at the other. Yeah. Six of Wands energy. Yeah, you're gonna be successful, but you have to be optimistic and you have to understand where you are when it comes to certain situations. You know, the optimistic energies and also the seeds that you planted. You can't be unsure about these types of energies because star energy, Aquarius energy comes out, but the Six of Wands is like you're gonna be successful. Is this upright or unsure? You're unsure about the seeds that you plant when it comes to this person, but they have to realize who you are and why you are the way that you are. And that comes with understanding, you know, yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. And in this present moment, you know, Page of Wands energy that they're toxic. They're toxic, and it's a situation to where you can't just be a part of this anymore. And you're hesitant and you don't want to really deal with it, but this is what the universe is telling you. You have to know what it is when it comes to these situations. That King of Cups, you have to be able to be loving. Oh, a Hierophant, change your belief system. So the King of Cups energy is here. It's just somebody who is loving and understanding and empathetic, but also this is because your belief system has to change when it comes to the Hierophant. You have to change the way you see things and how you believe, and that comes with boundaries. And so when it comes to you being able to manifest things together, if you guys aren't on the same page and you know, you feel defeated when you deal with them, and it's always trivial, it's always something that you know, causes you to focus on other things else. It says focus on things of little value. They are focusing on the material side of it. You're focusing on the foundation side of it. And that is where you guys have a lot of controversy at. And so that's why you have to change your belief system, even though you're empathetic, even though you planted 7 years into the situation, but you know you've been living in the past and also looking at the future and not being in the present moment. That's the reason why this is here. And also it's been toxic, and you know that it's been toxic and you don't know if it's going to change. And so that's just kind of how I see that. Hold on, I have to cough. So my nephew just said, don't be coughing on me. So when it comes to this situation, and he's up now, they open the garage. He's on the other side of the room. But anyway, when it comes to this energy, you got to know that you know you've done everything when it comes to love for this situation. You know that there is an ending that may bring new beginnings, but it's about you empowering yourself and not really just waiting for um, anything to just play out. And that's the reason why life path number two, we understand that compassionship is important to you. You know, we know that you don't want to be in the limelight when it comes to situations, especially if they end and you've already spent 7 years in regards to it. But um, you want harmony in your relationship, and that's not where it is. You feel defeated and always like things are controversial. So this is the love situation deck. That card came in the reverse. Yeah, mental prison. You feel like you're in a mental prison, and also there's no happiness here right now. And so that is the reason why the universe is saying that let go of the negative thoughts, and focus on what's good, and you'll attract more positive things in your life, because this is not positive right now. And that's where the awakening comes in at, and why you want it to refuse to transform, but know deep down that you have to, because this person keeps you in a mental prison because of their ego. They want something totally different. And that's the reason why the twin flame energy is in the reverse. Oh, passion is in the, is my cards in the reverse? Oh, well, maybe those should be in the upright, but that came in the upright, that came in reverse. My cards, I've been shuffling them in the reverse. So, were they? I gotta rewind that. Were they in the reverse? I don't know. But yeah, it came out the way it's supposed to. Whether they were in the reverse or not, that came in the upright, that came in the reverse. So, it just lets you know that there's not happiness. There's no happiness there. It's too much toxicity and too much competition, and therefore you have to be able to let go in order to see some type of growth for yourself. Unsure energy about the love grows. The growth isn't there when it comes to this love situation, and whether in reverse or not, it's not there. So hold on, the card fell on the ground, which is do 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 do. Closed heart. Yep. That's why. So both of these are feeling trapped. It keeps you like you're in a mental prison. It keeps you closed in, like not being able to explore and do your best, because they think they know what it takes, and they worry about money and material things, and you're worried about a foundation. So there is a closed heart when it comes to this, and it says unavailable, avoiding intimacy and emotional burden. So that is the reason why you have to set boundaries in this situation, which is going to cause some type of divorce. Terminating a marriage, separation will be costly, complicated relationship. This is a complicated relationship, and there's no growth here. So let me go ahead and pull from, darn, I wanted this to be not the archetype deck. It's right here. I see the deck that I'm looking for, which is, excuse me, the Grounded in Love deck. I had to see what the name was. This is the archetype deck. Hottie, yeah. It says their beauty gets them a lot of attention. They focus mainly on their looks. Looks are at the top of their dating criteria. So that's the reason why they're materialistic. They are very shallow. And the chaser, often chasing after love, dealing with abandonment issues, gives without getting much in return. This is your energy. I think you're giving without giving much in return. And it's okay. We learn our lessons. That's fine. You just want a foundation. They want material stuff. And so they want the shallow energy part, and that's where you know that you want, you want a foundation. You created a seed, you wasted 7 years, you know, or did you learn a lesson, Did you learn a lesson? And so therefore their closed heart energy costs you to be able to be open to receive, and to challenge yourself to move forward. Yeah, so this card comes in the reverse. It's romance. It's in the reverse, and it says, um, open yourself up. And I'm not in the reverse. Yep. So runner and chaser is at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. So the runner and the chaser. So which one were you? I'm not. I'm not gonna leave it up. But this is in the reverse. It says, open yourself up to love. It's your time to receive. Stay open minded during this time, and allow the flow of love heal you. Allow the flow of love to heal you, I guess is what it's supposed to be saying. But there's no romance here. Runner and chaser is at the bottom of the deck on both of them. It says often chasing after love. I already read this, I know. It says often chasing after love, dealing with abandonment issues, gives without getting much in return. Runner, the love interest doesn't want to be involved for whatever reason. Uh, mis- don't mistake they're running for a twin flame connection and try to force it. So this is not the twin flame. It's a runner chaser type situation, respectfully. And that is where you have to understand that this is why you feel defeated, because of the fact that this energy is here, And so I'm going to let you answer. Are you the runner or the chaser? And Does this resonate? Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That is where you are in this situation, and there is no need for me to move forward with this. This person has a closed heart. There's no growth here, and there's no romance in this situation. So it just lets me know that the only reason why you're staying is because of the time that you put into the situation. And now here it is. You're at this point to where you're going to start working on yourself and join forces with people who empower you. And that is where we are in this super moon. I think it was a super moon. There was a super moon, and I think that's where you are right now. You got to change your belief system in regards to how empathetic you are in a situation, and that is going to cause success, and also you being optimistic, but also starting you to live in the present moment and get away from toxicity. So that is how I see that. Let's go ahead and pull from the four agreements, and then we will pull from the crystal deck. And remember, I'm going to tag at the top of the video. Two cards come out. I'm going to tag at the top of video the four agreements, my explanation, and also the chakras. Always do your best. You've done your best in both situations. So it says do your best because you want to. It says you do your best when you are enjoying the actions or doing it in a way that will not have negative repercussions for you. That's where you are now. That won't have negative repercussions. It says you do your best because you want. Bye bye, baby. Okay. You do your best because you want to do it, not because you have to do it. It says not because you are trying to please the judge, and not because you are trying to please other people, but this is love for you. This is how you are in love. And so therefore the challenges are ahead because you are, only staying around because of the years that you invested in this situation. Always do your best. Take your life and enjoy it. So it says you are alive. So take your life and enjoy it. You were born with the right to be happy, to love, and to share your love, just to be. It says to take a risk and enjoy your life. To take a risk and enjoy your life is all that matters. And that's what you're doing now. You're being open to receive, and you're taking risks. You're going to go ahead and transform, and this is going to turn out the right way. Oh my God, my son is right here. Let me pause it. Hold on one second. That's my oldest son, and he is crazy. He's talking about when he came in the room. He was behind me, and I didn't know. But when he came in the room, he started doing this and saying, "Transform, Mom. Are you transforming?" I was like, "Okay." Anyway, I'm doing my channel. What do you want? What are you doing, Mom? It's like, where have you been at for the past 3 years? There you go. So anyway, this is what happens when you decide to take a leap and transform and not really worry about dealing with these other people. I hope you cannot hear him. Let's hurry up and end this because I believe this is a really good reading, but he is very loud. He's talking to my great nephew. But anyway, so he is crazy. I'm like, I am recording. I just told him to be quiet. And anyway, now he's going downstairs. If he comes back in here, I'm just going to fall out. Ruby and kyanite and the ametrine. It's the root, the heart, the throat, and the third eye chakra. This one is the crown, the third eye, the solar plex chakra. So pretty much almost all of the chakras are here. So the ruby and kyanite is manifestation, protection, and release. Manifestation, protection, and release. It says I release old patterns and easily manifest my perfect future. I release old patterns and easily manifest my perfect future. That's what you're doing. And so the ametrine is balanced, soothing, and intuitive. You can still hear him talking downstairs. I am intuitive and protected. So just no matter what you're going through, be open to receive and know at the end of the day that the universe is going to protect you. At the end of the day, with this situation, you've done your best, and that's all that you can do. So let's say the affirmation before you hear my oldest and my youngest come in the room. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you guys. Bye bye.